of exploring, we couldn't wait to get back out on the water again and take Mama Alice sailing for the first time. And bust out the Insta360. We're learning how to use it and tried getting good videos of the sails up. We're still working on it and we're hoping to get some epic shots soon. We stayed over at a nearby island that we saw on our way into Fajardo, where Matt caught probably the biggest, no, most definitely the biggest lobster any of us have ever seen.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! How did you catch this? Oh my gosh! Whoa! Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest one I've caught.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah! Ooh. Brittany!
The lobster was tough to split, so Linton gave me a hand. And it was just enough for the four of us. And there was so much meat in the legs and head. We arrived back at the anchorage in Puerto because tomorrow we're going to El Yunque, and it's been a while since Maddie and I have seen a rainforest. 4 years ago, we bought a salvage sailboat. After purchasing her, we discovered extensive fiberglass rod and took on a project that was much bigger than we expected. But now, we've moved on to Wicked full time, and it's time to enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Alright, let me take a picture.
Follow along and consider becoming part of our journey as we fill our sails with wind and give Wicked a second life. This is terrifying. We've lost so many drones. Now we have this little one. We're in El Yunque. We're just trying not to lose it, not to break it. It was a gift because somebody saw that we lost our drone. Oh Lord. Hello. Don't go out there yet. What's that beeping sound?
It's just letting you know that there's stuff in the way.
Okay. That was a successful mission. We got the drone back down. Up and down successfully. Matt's there taking photos of the observation tower. And we're gonna go hike to the top now.
What do you think of this? Right.
There is so much more to do in El Yunque, and we've just skimmed the surface. Trust, we'll be back to do all the waterfalls, tubing, and caverneering. But right now we worked up an appetite, and it's time to eat. We are in Luquillo. We're gonna grab some lunch at a restaurant called La Parrilla. It's right on the waterfront. The sand is orange. It's a nice beach. There's quite a bit of trash on it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mi gente de Puerto Rico. Let's clean up, man. Clean up after ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, it's a spot that a bunch of locals go to, and it's popping. There's a ton of cars here,
Está sucio.
but there's a lot of trash.
Kind of like a Biscayne vibe.
But it's nice. You can pull up your car and then have your tent and your whole setup right behind your car, and then jump in the water. They rent jet skis here. There's a ton of restaurants. I had to add music and voiceover this part because from the moment we arrived, they were playing reggae. Matt and I have this ongoing joke that whenever they're playing reggae in an establishment, it's because they know I'm here. And if I didn't, this video would get copyrighted. So this is just us talking about lobster and how great it was and how delicious it was and how big it was. Thanks, babe. I think that was the highlight of Mama Alice and Lynn's trip. Oh, and the food at La Parrilla in Luquillo, 10 out of 10. Mama Alice and Lynn have left us, and it's time to set sail and complete our next mission. We've been on St. Thomas rebuilding Wicked for 3 years and have dug our roots pretty deep on the island. So, we're headed back to uproot ourselves and truly become citizens of the sea. Oh, fuck. We're stuck outside of the shroud. Our main sheet is stuck on the, not the shroud, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called. So Matt is up fixing it now. I'm trying to keep the boat in irons. It's loose. And that's another Captain Maddie to the rescue moment. Now we can lift our main and we are on our way.
Make some cotton underwear.
It's Sunday. They're on island time. And apparently so are we because we took forever to get here. So we took a walk around for nothing. Well, I went to the bank, but I could have done that in St. Thomas. But we got our steps in.
Yeah,
Damn it is right. They close at 1 on Sundays. I'm hiding in the companion way so that I'm kind of shielding you from wind noise. We're making our way to St. Thomas back from Puerto Rico. We stopped over in Culebra for a day because the winds were really light, and we don't want to run our motor the entire way to St. Thomas. We did for the last hour coming from Puerto Rico to Culebra because we were at 6 knots of wind and our boat speed was like 1 knot, 0.5 at some times, so we just threw on our motor. So we've left Culebra on our way to St. Thomas. The winds, when we started out, they were about 18 knots, gusting 21. They've gone down to about 13 knots are we at of wind. 13 knots of wind now. We have both sails up, full sails. The seas are 3.5 every 6 seconds, but when it was gusting 21, I'm pretty sure there were some 5 foots in there. Other than that, we're just chugging along. Playing with the 360 camera. We're both pretty under the weather. We had some guests and they brought their sickness. So we're both a little blah. It's we don't have any electric winches, so it kind of sucks to winch lines when you're not feeling too great. We also don't have autopilot, so it's not great to have to helm the whole time. Luckily it's not a super long passage, but it should take us like 5 hours. We're working on our speed. Our speed sucks. So we've been watching a lot of videos on how to trim your sails, and so we learned the whole thing about the telltales, which we always kind of knew that, but we learned some tips, some tricks from some YouTube videos. We're too close to the wind right now, so we are luffing and it's back in control. Twist of the main and pulling the traveler and releasing some of the main sheet out to create more twist in the main, because more wind hits the top than it does the bottom. We're learning all that stuff and working on our speed. We've been told our boat looks fast, but we're not that fast. Not yet. We're working on it. And we have a dirty bottom. We were anchored in Fajardo for about a week, and that brackish water, our bottom is disgusting right now. And we're going to be pulling into Charlotte later this evening, and we're not going to clean it there. So I think it's going to be another few days before we get to it. That's all for now. That's Culebra. That's Vieques. St. Thomas is over there where we're trying to go, but we can't go straight there because the wind is coming from there, so we have to go got disconnected. We're not sure if it just spun loose or if it pulled out, but we can't check it now St. Thomas is behind us. We are maybe still 2 hours out from anchoring in Charlotte, Amali Harbor, and we will not check it until tomorrow morning. It'll probably be dark by the time we anchor and get settled. We're back in Charlotte, and we're here to tie up a few loose ends before we head west. Thanks as always for watching, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you. We love reading your comments, and we try to respond to all of them. So let us know what you'd like to see as we head west.